opening day festivities. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Opening day baseball on the show. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here? All right, first pitch coming up. Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. White settles underneath it, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Salvador Perez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Starling Marte. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And off the base of the wall. Here comes Witt around third. Cut off, throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting fifth, catcher.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Makes the grab.
Batting fifth.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And it's even up. Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. On the ground, right side. Farmer throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. KC gets one on the. Here is Matt Olson.
First baseman, number 28, Matt Olson.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Laced to right center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That's a ball. Drake Baldwin at the plate now. That's ball one. Acuna runs. Foul ball there. On the ground, a short, could be two. One at second. and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Austin Riley.
Baldwin off of first with 2 away. That one's in there. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now at the plate, Nick Lofton. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed. First and second, no outs here on opening day. That's in there. Full count now.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman Maikel Garcia.
Ripped to right. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Oh, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We played an inning and a half. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Top half of the third inning. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Oh, that's out.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
This one in the air, center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
One out man at first. Salvi steps into the box now. He's 0 for 1. And a ground ball to first. They get one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. It's the Royals 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. And that one fouled off. A 1 down.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Matt Olson down. High fly ball down the left field line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Out to short. Witt gets him easily, ends the inning. No run. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
Tied him up inside with that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Inside, almost got him. In the air to left center. Harris on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Thomas batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Out to short. Kim handles, throws to first, and Thomas is out. That's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ball inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's too low. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's one away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
Hey.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Tosses to first, 1 away here in the 5th.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
In the air, right field. Acuna under it. Out number 2. Starling Marte up to hit. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's outside. Ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. That one hit to right. And that's the 3rd out. Back back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
All one.
The Braves trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Witt for 1. Double play. What a twin. Back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. Chris Sale back to work.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's even up.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
Ball 3.
In the air to left center. Harris under it. 2 away. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. He's grounded out a couple of times.
That's a ball.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. There's the strike of the knees. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Home team down a run here on opening day. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Up next for the Braves.
Here is Austin Riley. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. He was late there. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Chopper to second. Lofton to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Second basemen definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down. Two outs, runners at first and second. Here is Ozzie. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Collins wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Strike 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kinley getting loose as well. Stays alive. The 1-2. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
This one in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Nick Lofton. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So back to the top of the order. Michael Garcia will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Starling Marte. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in, and an automatic double as it hops the fence. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan. New pitcher for the Braves, Yoel Payamps.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the
base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Royals 4 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Hard hit right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Ball one.
That one
Ball
ran
two.
inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Smoked on the ground a second, and 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
White up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout. Back at Truist Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez getting cranked up as well. To third, Riley. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base too.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park.
Now pitching for Kansas
Here's a new
City,
pitcher from the pen, Lucas Ursig.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
Ursig measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Ball one.
The Braves down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
He takes it himself to the bag.
for the Braves.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer, ready to make his season debut. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Next for the Royals.
Back to the top of the order now. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Ground ball right side, could be two. Tags the runner. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Liner caught at second. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot. Bottom 9. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. That clips the corner. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's a base hit and a man aboard.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Braves down to their final out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max out.
Rips one to right, and that'll do it. The Royals collect their first win of the season.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence.
Swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy. I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again, times 10. So
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. All right. Just about to get started. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Number 11, Michael Garcia.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
First pitch, 7:15.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Royals take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now here is Salvador Perez. Albies takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
And here now the lineup for the Royals. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Salvador Perez. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball 1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Michael Wacha. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Acuna now. Bounced out to short. Witt over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside.
That one lifted to left. Collins on his way over. But it's off his glove. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag safe. And it's now a 2-run game. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 2-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Collins should have this one, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's back in Atlanta, Truist Park. New inning getting started. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Inside, almost got him. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one hammered, carrying well, and it is gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jack Caglione, the next to hit, takes outside. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kansas City moves closer on this solo blast. It's now bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Left fielder, Eli White.
Ball 1. High.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Witt whips it to first.
Yeah, you're out.
That's the 3rd out. Getting over. Back at Truist Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Bounce to the right. Pasquantino takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
1 away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the
Foul
right
ball.
side. And that's just foul. The 0-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit. Run scores. One down. Austin Riley, the next to hit. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball, that's too high.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
That's a ball.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Smith can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base hit. 1 run is in. They throw home. But it's offline. He will score. Tie ball game 4-4.
D-Rod.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air to left center. Collins on the move to the alley. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
White stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level.
They take the force out, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, start of the 4th, Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
High fly ball, right field. 2 away. Jack Caglione now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Riley settles underneath it. And that is that. Royals lead 1. They trail it. Back in it.
Now pitching for Kansas
New pitcher
City.
in the game for the
Number
Royals,
38,
number 38,
Ryan
getting
Berger.
ready to make his season debut. And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can
Ball
rise to the
inside.
occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that
That's
drops
a
in
strike.
for a strike. Foul ball there. Got him looking. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
Popped in the air, left field. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Maikel Garcia. And ball 1. Garcia goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. This to third, Riley. Slings to first, 1 away here in the 5th. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air, left side. White settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Runner on the go. Ball
No,
misses.
outside.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1.
Inside.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Hard hit right side. On to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
No, that's a ball. Ha!
Riley wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Check swing, and he went. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's in there safe.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Number 54, Jose Suarez.
Ball 1.
Rips that one center field. Takes it in for the out. Starling Marte up to him. 1 for 2. And there's 2 down.
hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. He's already homered in this game. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the inning. So 1 left. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ball 1.
Next pitch is outside. Puts it away for the out.
Hard.
Ground ball to the
That's
right
a foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Just
no.
outside. Ball 1. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. White thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Hey.
And that one almost hit him. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Down. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jack Caglione.
Ball.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Yo, 1.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball. No.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a pop-up. Dubon under it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Perez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 7th inning stretch time. Back here in Atlanta.
Now pitching for Kansas
New pitcher
City,
in the game for the
number
Royals,
46,
John Schreiber.
John Schreiber.
Ball
You can
1.
expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And that misses. And that is ball 1. In the air, left field. Collins settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Go-ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin. Runner on the move. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 1 away. Tie game. go-ahead run stands at first.
1, 2.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
That
That's
one
a
to
foul
first,
ball.
and it's just foul. That was close. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to first. There's one. But no throw to second as they only get the out at first. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Here comes Olsen around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. They've got the lead 6-5. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Ball. Ball.
Garcia. To first,
You're out.
inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Kinley getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Inside. 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. One up, one down. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run.
No,
Won't get
that's
to
foul.
this one. It drops foul. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
That's inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. White under it. 2 up, 2 down. This one in the air center field. Harris moving under this one. And that is that. Nothing doing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for Kansas
So the
City.
Royals bring on a new
Number
arm,
53.
Carlos Estevez.
Carlos Estevez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1, 2.
And that drops in for a strike. Estevez, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
For the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. Two down, bases empty. Eli White getting ready to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out. That one lifted to left. White under it. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Maikel Garcia. In the air to left center. White moving under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves collect their first win of the season.
The first 2 games of this series really good. Exchange punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
Alongside Chris Singleton. Just about to get underway, Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. Chopped left side. Riley in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. High fly ball right field. Acuna should have this one. 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Inside, just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. And now here's Matt Olson. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball.
Ow.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike. Strider making his first start of the year. And he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Kim, 1 at second. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Foul ball. Caglione launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second of the year, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That timing aspect of when you trade for someone is so much bigger than fans realize, Boog. Trade for someone at the deadline, that's about 2 months. But he's going to have more than half the season to be a difference maker.
2 down, nobody on. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Liner, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Ball out.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Flied to right his first time.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Acuna snags it on the run. One pitch and one out.
For the Royals,
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
All sliders right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Got ahead of him with the first two, both in the zone. Then he does a great job to make him chase the 0-2 pitch. Expand that zone. That's what they always talk about with 2 strikes. That right there is good pitching, and he didn't have to show him anything else.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Witt scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He's picked up right where he left off last game, Boog. What can't this guy do? It's like BP for him in the box lately.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta.
You're out. That's ball 4.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here is Matt Olson.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's the ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the 3rd.
Yeah.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Acuna not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand, so they'll lose their first challenge. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one pushed to the left and foul. Hard liner. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The throw into second. And he's into second with nobody out.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Witt up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Up the middle, Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. KC gets one on the double. It's now back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around.
3 out.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Stays alive.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That just misses. 3 and 2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim under this one. He's got it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
That's the ball. Hut. That's a ball.
Just
missed. That's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's Starling Marte. Back up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
And a base hit into right center field. Around second is Marte. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Here comes the manager. Bryce Elder comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park.
You're out. Out. Out.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Elder, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. This one in the air center field. Harris under it. Takes it in for the out. Just missed.
Ball. That's down.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
No play. That's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His first homer of the year, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Ball.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll do it. So they get bottom of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed.
You're out. Out.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Isaac Collins. That one to first, Olson. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Starling Marte.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Collins around third. The relay, safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
For the Royals, center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
That missed. That's a ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the top half of inning number 7. One now. There's a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. This game's a bit of a blowout, so you...
3 out.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Liner snagged it first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Tap back to the mound. Not in time.
Hey,
He's
beat it
safe.
up.
Up next for the Royals.
One out man at first.
Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. That one is absolutely belted. High
That went
bounce
over. It's
takes
a
it
ground
over the
rule
fence.
double.
That's an automatic double. This one in the air, center field. 2 away down. Here comes the manager.
For the Braves.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves,
Number
Aaron
49.
Bummer.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere.
Now this one gets through. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Head first, slide
he's in there,
safe at
safe.
the plate. And it's an 8-run lead. Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Action in the pen down there. Jose Suarez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Hyams, a right-hander, loosening up
Nope,
as well.
that's in.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. Kim takes it to the base for the force out, and that is back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now the
Now pitching for
new
Kansas
pitcher in the
City.
game for the Royals.
You're out. Out.
Michael Maston for the Royals. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Gets him to chase after that one. Out towards right center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Well struck left field, carrying well. 1 run across, and it's off the wall. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Up next for the Royals. Left
Here comes the
fielder,
manager out of the
Ivan
Braves.
For the
New
Braves.
pitcher for the Braves, Yoel Hyams.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, bro.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they get a run at home. So up now for Kansas City, Starling Marte.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's the ball.
That's a base hit, run scores.
next for the Royals.
Well, Boog, we
The
hyped him up at the start of the show, and for
Caglianone.
good reason. Great last game, and pretty solid in this one, too.
In the air to left center. Kim has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. All in all, back at the ballpark as we take a
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And the final 13-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue.